How are you all doing? Hope you're all doing well. I'm just showing some other bikers how to get to Bolton Motorcycles. I'm just off up to the barn to see if Mike's there. We said we'd meet at lunchtime. I'm a little late. As I said, I just had to show these bikers where Bolton Motorcycles was. Sanjay's not out. He's got an issue with his front brake caliper. His stepson's coming down to sort it out for him. Basically, he bought some new brake pads. I think it was a full set for like 33 quid, I think he said. And the Allen key bolts that are in the forks, I've experienced it myself because I had to take my own caliper off. I covered it in a video called It's Very Cute and Don't Pull It Out. And basically his stepson couldn't get the bolts undone, and that was with a bloody cordless torque bloody gun thing, so he's bringing a more powerful one down. But basically he's had to order a new caliper as well, so I don't know what's happened to it. So I rang him early and said, right, I'll go and see if Mark's at the barn, and then head back to his later on, see if he's got his bike sorted. It's bloody raining on and off. It didn't forecast rain. I've not been out for 2 weeks. It was too cold last weekend, but Sanjay went out on Sunday with his son-in-law, and they went to Southport. And I wouldn't mind, because we'd both agreed we were staying in. When he messaged me, I was at the gym, and I was like, no way. Anyways, I'd rather go, and it's a really nice warm day. God, that bus driver's giving it what for? I'm doing 40 and he's pulling away from me. Have they finally finished this road? That's the question. Looks like they have. Just need to put the markings on. Although I just passed a board back there and it was saying road closed. But yeah, I've had 2 weeks in the gym now, and on Thursday I had a bit of a mishap. I leg pressed 400 kilograms, and I was taking the weights, the discs, back off the workbench thing, and to cut a long story short, I dropped a 25 kilogram disc on my foot. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get out today. Limping about, my foot, oh man, you should see how much it's, oh Woody, in the tree there. How much it's swelled up, and it's still pretty swollen now. Kids waving at me on the bus. What's going on? So yeah, I just barely got my motorcycle boot on, but my missus said if the swelling's not gone down by Monday, I'm going to have to go to the hospital. I've got a sneaky suspicion I might have fractured my foot, and the bruise on it's horrible. But I'm out. I'm on the bike. It's a good job it's my right foot as well, because if it was my left foot for changing gears, I certainly wouldn't be out. It's that painful. But I like, because I've not been out last week, there was no way I wasn't coming out this weekend. They've not finished it then. Right, going off road. Yeah. Oh dear me, bloody and all of that nearly had me off then. Yeah. I've said it before in past videos. How did they cope with horse and carts on cobbles like this? They must have been, the filling shaking out the teeth. I'm going to have to close this visor. All the dust off that bus. Kind of rhyme though. Tight fit. Just had something to eat. I was going to meet Mark and then get something to eat, but probably be too late to get something. So I opted for get something now. Can't get through there. Bank Top Brewery. Off the bus and into the pub. There. Bloody horror. Bloody dust. I won't mind I cleaned it before I came out, and it, like I said, it's sporadically raining on and off. Is that the right word? Sporadically. I believe it's supposed to get warmer next week. Bye, bus. I was taking my son to work the other morning. There was a massive queue on the motorway. Luckily for us, it was just before where we turn off to get off the motorway. A car transporter toppled over. I don't know how that happened. But yeah, it's going well in the gym. Been through that 2-week period of where all your muscles are aching and everything. Strength's gradually coming back. I mean, on leg press, squatting, my PB was 520 kilograms, and I'm already up to 400 being back in after 2 weeks, so I think that's pretty good going. Oh, and I went and had my second COVID jab. I hate when they say like, oh, sharp scratch. No, it's not. And I'll tell you what, she didn't half put the needle in that one way. She put it in further than the last person that did my injection, I can tell you that. Shoulder was a bit achy for 2 days, and I was disappointed. Because like the last time when I had my first jab, it made me dead hyper for about 3 days. I was proper doing my missus head in. Whereas this one didn't even bother me. No side effects or anything. Not that I want side effects. Who does? Oh, as soon as he gets his bike sorted out. But he said, like I say, he's ordered a new... Why are you not going? He's ordered a new caliper. £133, I think he said, for a front caliper. I said, you should have gone on the TNT forum, because there's always people on there breaking bikes. But yeah, his bike's got about, I think, 4,500 miles on it. Mine's on about 3,300. My pads are fine. What is going on? But yeah, I was having something to eat outside this pie shop, and there were 2 bikers parked on the other side of the road. Well, a biker and his passenger, Pillion. And they were staring. I was outside the pie shop for a bit of a minute, and they were staring over, and I was thinking, hey, what's going on here, like? And they just popped over as I was getting my helmet and everything back on. Do you know how to get to Bolton Motorcycles? I said, I certainly do. I said, I'm heading towards that direction. Excusez-moi. Oh, it always feels so good to be out on the bike when you've not been out on it for a couple of weeks. But yeah, I've been looking at bikes, and this is for next year. I'm hoping I'll have enough money saved for this time next year, because I've just renewed my insurance on this, and I want to try and get it before the insurance is up on it, so I can swap it over. I've figured out what bike I'm getting, and it's not electric. I'm not going to say what it is until I do a reveal next year. But it's, yeah. And I'm dying to tell you all what it is, I really, really am. I'm really happy with the choice I've made. And I was thinking about it the other day, and I was like, right, one thing I need to get straight when I we get this bike. Well, I'll say it now is, the reason I got back into biking was because, I've said it in my other videos, when I was at college, when I was 16, 17, I had a Yamaha DT50 for the sole purpose of getting me to and from college. And I was a few years older than all my best friends. Well, one of them was only about 6 months younger than me. Anyway, that's irrelevant. Point is, none of them bought motorbikes. So when I turned 17 and actually wanted a car, I was going out with a girl, obviously I couldn't take her on my bike. So I went down that road at 17, and I've been driving ever since I got this. And then I just thought to myself, wow, it's been such a long time since I've had a bike, hence why I got a bike. I've not got a bike thinking to myself, right, I'm going to do my direct access and get a huge engine bike like a 1000cc. That was never my intention. The intention was to relive, do they call it the glory days? Go on the rides that I went on my DT50, and that was the sole purpose of getting this. And I never thought to myself, like I said, about doing a direct access or anything like that. I won't lie to you, big bikes scare the life out of me. What's going on? Fire engine. Doing many things. A lot of bottles of water there. So yeah, so when I do my reveal, it's not a Benelli I'm getting. It's not a KTM Duke. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to say what it is. And it's more than likely I will lose subscribers because obviously this is a Benelli channel. And I will be changing the name of the channel when I get my new bike. But like I said, I never set out, when the idea popped into my head to get a bike, that I was going down that route of getting used to riding a motorbike and getting a bigger bike. The bike I'm getting is bigger, that's all I'll say. But basically what it is for me, well, not just for me and my missus, we've decided in the not too distant future that we're going to be moving away out of Bolton. Going to be moving about 50-60 miles away, maybe further. And I still want to come and ride out, meet up with Sanjay and stuff, and a 125 just won't cut it. I don't see Mark. We didn't actually agree a time, we just said lunchtime. Somebody's left a drinks bottle. Where was I? Yeah, we're going to be... Oh, there's a wedding on, I think. And I need something that... Well, I'm not going to get into it because you'll end up figuring out what bike it is, but yeah. That's where I'm going to be heading, hopefully, fingers crossed, this time next year. Because like I said, I've just renewed my insurance on this now. And my head and my heart saying, right, do another year with it. I think I'm going to give it to my son, let him have it. He was going to get a bike, but something's come up. I'm not going to say what it is until I've got his okay with it. So he's deciding to keep hold of his money. So I'm thinking, I'm not going to tell him. I'm going to wait till I've got the other bike and go, there you are, son. You can have it, because I don't want it leaving the family. I love the bike. I love it to bits. Oh, turn my heated grips off. Oh, my battery will be dead. And that's about it. So yeah, fingers crossed. I've got an idea, saving plan in my head. Like I said, I'm going to give this to my son. I just don't want to let it go. Look at it, it's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, I'm I'm not wishing my life away, but I can't wait for the next 12 months to arrive. I really can't. Like I say, I'm not going to say what the bike is. I'll do it on a reveal. But it's just a bike that... I'm looking at me like I'm weird and talking and stuff. It's just a bike that it just fulfills everything that I need and want out of a bike. So yeah, that's my news for today. Anyways, folks, thank you so much for watching. Honestly, I really do appreciate it. Honestly. And as per usual, folks, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye now.